As Ken Kraetzer for Sons of the American Legion Radio at the Army-Navy Day Media Day. A chance to talk with one of the captains from the defense, Jeremy Timpf. And Jeremy, we've been watching you play for 4 years, and this is actually your second media day. Just tell us about the experience and how you're working with your teammates and getting set for Saturday's Army-Navy game.
Yeah, I mean, we're excited to be here. We've been looking forward to this game all year long, and now that it's finally here, everyone in the locker room is just really excited to just go out and play. It's almost like we just can't wait. We want to get out of practice early now and stuff like that just so we can go play. That's all it is. But definitely a lot of passion. This week of practice has been tough. I mean, we've had 3 weeks off, and we've been just going after it and trying to learn anything that Navy could possibly throw at us.
Absolutely, and they've been playing each week. I think they played 6-7 weeks in a row. And coming off their conference game on Saturday. Certainly, we've had a chance to meet some of the Navy players today, which we always enjoy, and you do too. What is it like for you when you have a rivalry game where you've been playing against these guys, the seniors, for your 4 years at West Point?
Yeah, you start to kind of get to know the guys. I mean, it is such like a passionate game that you remember from the prior games. They got a lot of good players on their team, and they play very hard, and they've done well this season. And it's just exciting to get out there. There's a lot of just fiery play out in the field. Everyone's just playing with their best effort.
Absolutely, and we hear from a lot of your friends and family back home in Arizona on our page, and just tell us a little bit about how you've grown as a cadet, as a leader in your 4 years here at West Point. We've just enjoyed watching the process, I'll tell you.
Yeah, so I mean, flying all the way out from Arizona, it was a lot different being here in New York. I mean, I've never been to the East Coast, or the Northeast at least, and just not being home or near my family, it was a lot different. And, the military academy does a good job of just making leaders out of boys, and they've done a good job with me and the rest of the football team. And Coach Munkin also helps out with that. Football does a good job of just harboring those leadership just talents that you need that we could use as officers when we graduate.
Absolutely, and what area academically have you been focusing on?
I mean, I'm an engineering management major, so I'm just excited to. I'll be taking the FE exam, getting out of here, and I'm going to be trying to go to do my MBA when I graduate or after my military service.
Absolutely, and what area of the Army did you branch to?
I'm a field artillery.
That's great. My dad was field artillery, commissioned in October 1942, and he'd be very proud of you. This team, you've overcome a lot of terrible tragedy this year, but the team has progressed. You got a 6-5 record, best record since 2010, and you got a bowl bid. What has it taken for this team to be successful and continue to be successful?
Yeah, it was tough early this season. We lost one of our best players and one of our most vocal leaders in Brandon Jackson, and I think the team has done a good job of just rallying behind his sentiment. And we go out there, and everybody thinks of Brandon every day, and a lot of the players play for Brandon Jackson. I know I do, and it's just you go out with that extra passion because you know that not every day is for granted, and you just go out with that extra passion, and you want to play for Brandon and not let him down.
That's what I did an interview with Brandon in August. I cherish that I had that opportunity after one of the practices. And Saturday, we're looking out at the field. It looks like they're putting a new field down, doing some maintenance on it right now, but you're going to get to square off in front of a big crowd, a lot of festivities. How do you just tell your teammates about just preparing for the game, that it's another game once you get past all the pregame activity?
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of distractions on Saturday, and you definitely want to go and tell the guys in the locker room to not be distracted. And once you get on the field, I think our team's done a good job of just zoning in to the play on the field and not worrying about the crowd or whatever pregame activities have been going on. I think it just comes down to football at the end.
Absolutely. Jeremy Timpf, one of the captains of the Army football team from Arizona. Great to see you. Best wishes from all of us at the American Legion.
Oh, yeah, thank you so much.
Our pleasure. Ken Kraetzer for Sons of the American Legion Radio at Army-Navy Day Media Day.